Hello, Mr. Angarola here with part 3 of the Boss email series. Part 1 was how to log into your Boss email. Part 2 was how to actually check your email and download attachments. And now part 3 is how to actually type a paper out and attach that to an email and send that to your teacher. And if you missed any of those first 2 parts, go back to my YouTube page. It's all there. You can check it up and get up to speed. Now, today's video is on how to send attachments to your teacher. So for example, you might get an assignment from your English teacher to type up a paper. You need to type it at home, and then you actually have to email that assignment to your teacher. And that's what we're going to talk about today, the process of uploading a file and then emailing it to your teacher. So let's go through the steps now. Okay, so you should have the worksheet in front of you that goes through the 6 steps to uploading and sending email attachments. If you do not have this document, you can send me an email and I can email it to you, or you can come by room 559 and I can give one to you. But it goes through the 6 steps to upload and send email attachments. And what this video is going to do is basically simulate, pretend you had an essay that you had to do. You're going to type it out, and then you're going to need to email that essay to your teacher. So it's going to start off with step 1, which is logging onto your computer, the first step, and you see the desktop area, which is the big screen in the middle. If you do have a Apple or a Mac computer, the process might be a little bit different, but the purpose is to find Microsoft Word because you want to type a paper. So you want to go down to the bottom left of your screen is the Start button on most computers. And again, different computers might have different interfaces, but for the most part, the Start button is on the bottom left. And you're going to be looking for Microsoft Word. So this is step 2, is to find Microsoft Word, and you want to find all programs. There's going to be a folder that has Microsoft Office. You're going to click that, and then you're going to find Microsoft Word, and go ahead and open Microsoft Word, and there it is. So that is steps 1 and 2. Okay, now back to the instructional worksheet. We're up to step 3. Step 1, you log into your computer. Step 2, you're able to open up Microsoft Word. Now step 3, you're actually typing your paper. So if we go back to it, I think the Yankees are going to win the World Series. So if that's how I'm starting off my essay, and I end up just, keep going down and completing the whole essay, I might have 3 or 4 pages, depending on what the assignment is. Now, step 4 is very important. Back to the document. Step 4, you're actually going to save this document. You want to probably get in the habit of saving about every 5 minutes. And in order to do that, you go up to the Office button, and you want to go to Save As, because it's a new document. And then a screen's going to pop up and ask you where you want to save that to. So I want to save this into Files for Projects. I'm going to put it in that folder, and I'm going to call the document My Document. So I'm going to save this, my essay. If you look on the top of the screen, it says My Document because that's what I named it. I know that it's saved. So if I were to go ahead and type up more sentences about every 5 minutes, I want to go up and make sure I save this information, because again, if there's a power outage or something happens to your computer, you want to make sure you have this saved. Okay, so now moving on to step 5, which we just did, which is saving. Moving on to step 6, you're actually going to send this document now that you've completed it. So you have your document, it's called My Document. Now you want to email it to your teacher. So for that, we need to go back to our email. Here I am, signed into my email, signed in as a former student, Justin McGreer. You can see the email address in the top right. You want to make sure it's your email address. And now I'm simply going to send this email. So step 6 is to actually log into your email and then click the Compose button, which is in the top left. So if I go back to the email screen, go to the Compose button, I click that, and a screen will pop up. This is a compose screen. Going back to the instructions, now we're on to step 7, which is actually writing the email. So step 1 of step 7 is to put in the address of the person that you're writing to. So for example, you might be writing to Mr. Diem. So you put in Mr. Diem's address, diem@nycboss.org. You put in some type of subject, so I'm just going to put my homework. And then you want to write maybe a little note to Mr. Diem saying what this is that you're sending. So, hello, attached is my homework. Okay, and then the next step is to actually find this paper that you were writing. So to do that, you want to click on to the Attach Files paperclip right there at the bottom. Go ahead and click that, and a screen's going to pop up. The computer's going to be looking for where that folder, that file is. And it's going to open up a screen asking you which file you want to attach. Now here's where it comes in. You need to be able to find that folder where that document is. And I know I put it into my Camtasia Studio folder, and we called it My Document. So it's right there. So I found it, and I want to click Open. And after I do that, you're going to notice that the file is going to pop in right towards the bottom of that Compose window where it says My Document. When you see it show up there, you know that that file, that document, that essay is attached to this email. So after that, you're all set. You got your address, you got your subject, you got the body of your email, and then you have your attachment. You're ready to go ahead and send it to Mr. Diem. You click send, and off it goes. So you know that that message was sent with the attachment. Okay, so you should be all set. You should now be able to type out that paper and then email that paper, upload it, and email it to your teacher. If you have any questions, feel free to email me at ingarola@nycboss.org, or you can come by my room. I'm in room 559, and I can help you out with any questions you might have. Finally, don't forget to stay in touch with my YouTube page, because I'm always putting up new videos about email and other types of computer applications. Once again, thanks for listening, and have a awesome day.